Folks, there is a great opportunity to share your thoughts on hazing prevention. A little later on today, the Caleb Wilson Hazing Prevention Task Force pushing for more educational hours, right, for college-age students in regards to hazing when we talk about this issue. Matt Venezia actually live this morning, Pennington Biomedical, with the details on what's going on today, where it's happening, how we can all be involved. Important conversation, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, it really is, and it's been, impacted here in our local community. As we mentioned, all of this being in the name of Caleb Wilson here, other people locally impacted by hazing, their families here. So a really important conversation here at Pennington Biomedical later today. Miss Misty Cordell with the Louisiana Board of Regents joining me here this morning to speak to this. I know there's a lot of important folks that are going to be gathered here, but the opportunity for the task force meeting involves the public to get their voices heard. So how important is it that the community is coming together to do this? I
think it's very important, Matt. This is our second meeting for the anti-hazing task force, and we'll be starting today at 2:30. This will be open to the public here at Pennington. It's going to take the entire community to come together. As you know, this is not our first time to have these hazing discussions. Sadly, it is something that keeps rearing its ugly head. And it's time for a change and a shift. And brotherhood means something, as it should, in fraternities. And there can be ways that those can exist, and it can be positive. And we have the right heads at the table that are going to be here today that can help find solutions.
Now, this is, I'm sure, a process, a journey along the way to hopeful legislation change. So where are we in this process? And again, just further emphasizing the need for the public to share their opinions and share their voices in honor of those that obviously this has impacted the most.
Absolutely. This is the second meeting of the task force that will be today, and they'll be meeting through December. And we do ask the public to go online. You can go to legis.la.gov, and these meetings will be archived. They'll also be live streamed, and we encourage citizens to come to these meetings and make their voices heard. There's some Q&A time for that also.
Most certainly. Well, thank you so much for this conversation this morning, Misty. We're going to continue talking about it. There's a summit that is taking place prior to the one that is open to the public. Some public officials are going to be there. Some discussions taking place that is not open to the public, but that can also be viewed. We're going to talk about that discussion in your next half hour, how you can get the takeaways from what gets discussed. Guys?
Important to be the part of this, have those conversations, Matt. Thank you.